Hello. Well, I would like to welcome you to Storytime. Today's book is a great book. It's called Bootsie Barker Bites. But before we get started, I'd like to say hello to a few of my friends. I would like to say hello to Orion. Hello. And to Jasper and his puppet shark. And a special hello to Scott and Rebecca and Ashley and Jacob and Claire and Madeline. Hello. And a big hello to Elizabeth Roberts. And to Elijah McCurdy and Aunt Nessie. Or Aunt Nessie, depending on how you say it. Welcome to Storytime. Well, today's story is a great story. I think it's about kind of a supervillain, but we'll see. It's called Bootsie Barker Bites. That's Bootsie. It's by Barbara Bottner and illustrated by Peggy Rathmann. Oh, if you have someone that you want to bring in for this story, you can go get them. It's okay that you can bring in whoever you want as long as they don't bite. Or if they do bite, as long as they stay over there. Or don't bite that hard. Okay, ready? Okay. Bootsie Barker Bites. My mother and Bootsie Barker's mother are best friends. When Mrs. Barker comes to visit, she always brings chocolate donuts, fresh strawberries, and Bootsie. First, we have a tea party. And then, my mother tells Bootsie and me to play in my room. I try to get Bootsie interested in my book about turtles, but Bootsie hates turtles. You're a turtle, Bootsie screams. And I'm a turtle-eating dinosaur! My mother calls out, "Play nicely, girls." Bootsie yells, "We are!" I can't yell anything. It's time for the Barkers to go home. "We'll be back tomorrow," says Mrs. Barker cheerfully. I tell my mother I don't like playing with Bootsie Barker. My mother tells me I have to learn to get along with all kinds of people. I go to bed and I dream that Mrs. Barker moves far away and takes Bootsie with her. But Mrs. Barker and Bootsie never go anywhere except the park and the grocery store and our house. "It's so nice you girls can be friends," says Mrs. Barker as Bootsie leads me to my room. I let Bootsie look at my pet salamander, Charlene. But Bootsie hates salamanders You're a salamander, screams Bootsie, and I'm a salamander-eating dinosaur. Mrs. Barker knocks on the bedroom door. Oh my gosh. It's time for Bootsie to go home. Tomorrow, says Bootsie, you get to be a worm. That night, I dream that Bootsie accidentally falls off the edge of the world. I try to save her, but it's too late. In the morning, my mother says she has a wonderful surprise. Bootsie will be staying overnight at our house while her parents are in Chicago. It's terrifying. I picture Charlene and me being rushed to the hospital with dinosaur bites. I know what that is. That means it's snack time. I love snack time. I'm gonna get a snack. You should get one too. I'll be right back. This is one of my very favorite snacks. And it goes perfectly with our activity today. This is an English muffin. I'm not 100% sure why they call it an English muffin, but that's what it's called. But here's the important part. My very good friend Rebecca makes the best jam in the world. If you haven't had any of Rebecca's jam, well, you should. It's really good. And it goes perfectly on an English muffin. What are you guys having? Well, I better save some for today's activity. Well, I thought for today's activity we could try something I don't know a whole lot about, but I heard they're great. We could try a tea party. Have you ever had a tea party? Okay, there's a few things that you need for a tea party. One is some kind of a snack. Uh-oh. And 2 is some kind of a cup. Now, the cup doesn't necessarily have to have anything in it, thankfully. I don't know why that's okay to tea party, but it's okay if there's nothing in it. Sometimes it's better. And you might want 2 of them in case you're inviting a friend, like Mr. Vampire, to your tea party. And then I think all that you're supposed to do is, you have to get dressed up a little bit too. I'm not sure why you have to get dressed up for the tea party, but you're supposed to get at least a little bit dressed up for the tea party. Okay, I think I'm ready. Okay, so to begin the tea party, I think what you do is you just say welcome to your guest. And if you don't have a real guest there, you can just have a pretend guest. Welcome to the tea party. Welcome, Mr. Vampire. And then I guess you drink and cheers, Mr. Vampire. And it's important that you hold this finger out when you drink at a tea party, like this. And you have to drink very slowly. And then you have to offer Mr. Vampire some also. And if they don't have a pinky, you can hold it out for them. Here, drink that. Drink. Yep. It's good for you. Oh, and then you have a little bit of snack. Here, eat this. Eat this. Eat it. Eat this. Fine. More for me. And then I think you do this part again, and then you might talk about like what lovely weather we're having, or something like that. And I'm not sure, I don't know, it seems, I think it's better when, I don't know if I understand it, but I like it better when there's actual tea. But anyway, thank you for coming to the tea party. My sister really seemed like she enjoyed these. Well, I'll keep practicing. Okay, that's enough of that. We better get back to the story. Okay. In the morning, my mother says she has a wonderful surprise. Bootsie will be staying overnight at our house while her parents are in Chicago. I picture Charlene and me being rushed to the hospital with dinosaur bites. When my mother asked me what Bootsie and I would like for snacks, I can't stand it anymore. Bootsie Barker is a dinosaur, I shout, and she's planning to eat me alive. My mother looks surprised. Sweetheart, she says, tell Bootsie you don't want to play that game. I go to my room and I think it over. Charlene and I spend the morning inventing a new game. The doorbell rings, and it's the Barkers dropping off Bootsie, the dinosaur. "Hello, little worm," says Bootsie. I stand up, and I look Bootsie in the eye. "Pardon me, Bootsie. I am not a worm. I am a paleontologist. Do you know what they do? They hunt for dinosaur bones. Would you like to play?" Bootsie ran out the front door. She wants to go home with her parents. Mrs. Barker says Bootsie will have more fun if she stays at our house, but Bootsie throws a tantrum on the sidewalk. So, Bootsie's parents take Bootsie to Chicago. Which means that I don't have to wish to take Bootsie in a rocket to outer space. For sure. Although if she does go, it's fine with me. Bootsie Barker Bites. That is a very fun book. I'd also like to say it shows how important science is. Because the paleontologist is the only one that could get rid of the dinosaur. Well, thank you for coming to Storytime. Let's have another Storytime tomorrow. I'll see you then.